Peter A. DeLuca here. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Subscribe, support, leave a comment, give me a little baby like, a thumbs up. And guys, just based on the analytics, so many of you guys return to watch videos, but you don't subscribe. And the reason why you want to subscribe is, well, it's just a cool thing to do. Just don't. Let's be cool. But guys, Peter A. DeLuca here, coming to you from Philadelphia, PA. And today, we're talking about Rob Liefeld, one of our most favorite subjects. So, here it is. So, we have these tweets here, and then we have this headline underneath. This is all predetermined, by the way. That's why I know my safe space. What's the connection between the two? Well, Rob Liefeld made headlines. He throws all the Marvel Studios, all like everything Marvel, anything with. Actually, Rob Liefeld has such an epic meltdown. Anything with an M on it, he disavows. But what's his meltdown? He just says he didn't get enough credit. He didn't feel welcomed. I guess he should have been like on the Deadpool set every single day. I guess he should have been sleeping over Ryan Reynolds' house. I guess Kevin Feige should have gone up to him, given him a cupcake or something, and pat him on the back and say, Rob Liefeld, thank you for co-creating Deadpool. And you remember like Joe Casey and Ed McGuinness? Those, Rob, you remember those two guys? Those two guys are the ones that really made Deadpool the character that we love. So we have the headline, and that's the context for that. And over here, this is from years ago. This is like New 52 DC. He's feuding with, and this is the time of the New 52 Batman, where people were just like all gas about that character. The Batman, Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, they slapped. But he's having this meltdown. And even Scott Snyder, like, he tries to sidebar him. He tries to be like, hey, like, and Rob Liefeld dumped those DMs, which is also always a DICK move. But Rob Liefeld basically tells Scott Snyder that he's like, you're crazy and F off. In so many words. That's not a direct quote. And Scott Snyder's just trying to say, look, editorial wise, like we call my position head Batman writer. Greg Capullo like chimes in with a couple tweets, and he's like, anyone that doesn't believe that my work and Scott's work contributes to the current success of the Batman comic book is crazy. But Rob Liefeld, he brings it to center and he boils it down. Some might say he gets based. He says, look, he says, Batman, The Dark Knight is so popular, it doesn't matter who works on it. He will always be DC's top seller. This is 100% like real and true, and it somewhat shatters this whole, don't pick on me because our book is successful position that Scott Snyder kind of was trying to make during this time. So how does this Twitter war over here that really exposed Rob Liefeld, by the way, like just exposed him for being a complete a-hole? How does this relate to what's on the bottom? Well, Rob Liefeld on his podcast, ROBSERVATIONS, should be with a Z, ROBSERVATIONS. He always likes to say it was him, his effort. That's made Deadpool. He made Deadpool. Deadpool was his idea. If it was up to Rob Liefeld, he would be the absolute creator of Deadpool. He wouldn't want anyone to share credit at all. Rob Liefeld supposedly too, like he's got some, a good percentage that comes in through the character, which is amazing too. Like, right, like smart move. Can't fall in for any of that. He pumps his own stock when it comes to his involvement with his own character. On his podcast, he's made it a point that he basically doesn't like the Joe Casey, Ed McGuinness version, which is like the fourth wall breaking, like beyond. It's like I call him like the Roger Rabbit Deadpool. He doesn't like that, and the Roger Rabbit Deadpool is that's Ryan Reynolds, by the way. It's not the Rob Liefeld Deadpool. But he likes to say like his current run, his modern time with the character in Marvel. The movie created the need for Rob Liefeld to come back to Marvel and do Deadpool anyway. Marvel and there's been people on record. He even at the company, even before any of this, he didn't have a good reputation. Like people just didn't like working with him. They didn't like having him around. They didn't want to send him emails, all that stuff. But Rob Liefeld likes to act that his version, his iteration, what he does on Deadpool is significant. And if he's going to leave Marvel and leave on bad terms and thinks he was not treated well and publicly throw people under the bus. Now, keep in mind, this right here destroys him working for Marvel ever again. And this over here destroys him working for DC ever again. Now he needs to crawl back to the license and the rights holder of his creation, Youngblood, just to do another run of Image, the company that he essentially is responsible for, that also kicked his ass out. Anyone can work on Deadpool at this point. That's how popular Deadpool is. The point he makes here applies to everything down here. Anyone can work on Deadpool and sell Deadpool. Period. That's it. With or without Rob Liefeld. The character has hit the stratosphere. It doesn't matter. What do you guys think?